All right, hello everyone. Um, wow, 8 people right off the bat. Oh wow, very good, very good. We had a question, and what it was is that I want to look the question again, and kind of like I'm going to read it to you guys. So I need to because I'm doing live, and I have to be at the same time on a boat site. So. The question. Here we go. That's the question. Dio, what is your opinion on meditation? Okay, here was it with meditations for. Uh, Josh, hi, thank you for being here. Here we go, Jenny. That was the questions by you. I like to say personally, thank you because it's kind of like a pretty good topic. Maybe that topic is the right timing too, because of all the energies that goes on, and with Mercury retrograde, and we're going to have this dark moon in Scorpio, and get all those dark energies that's going to come out in us that we're going to see, or we're going to see these energies from others, and so on. All right. Yeah, you're welcome. First of all, um, why do you meditate? And do you understand everything about meditation? Okay. Most of the people have not understood the power of meditations and what meditations is actually doing as a process. Okay, so I'm going to be bringing you some informations about meditations first, and after I finish, we're going to go over the questions for it. Light worker, hi, how are you? Being up since 2 a.m. You're waiting for me, don't you? Oh, wow, thank you so much. I kind of like because I did videos before on meditation. People ask me, "Dio, why you don't meditate?" I meditate very, very seldom. That's mean I need some kind of healing if I got hit by energies or something, or I've been splashed into the ground way up there for some reason. That's the only time I meditate because I need to figure things out. I need to get things out. But other than that, it's kind of like for me, it's kind of have an instant meditation. And I will tell you a little bit more about the instant meditations later on. Some of you to remind me later on after we finish all this what that instant meditation is as a twin flame. Okay. Um, so what is the purpose you want to meditate? Okay, so I kind of like to look at it a little bit, and the reason that people meditate is because they have some sort of tensions. That could be internal tensions, and those internal tensions are one thing. That is a block of energy. Some way, somehow, for some reason, you have unsolved issue. You have unsolved situations, and you want to meditate to find answers. Okay, find answers from within. What is this? What it bothers you? What you didn't overcome? What you didn't forgive? What you didn't do? Because all this, it's kind of like prevents you to move forward, to heal, or to understand something. Okay, there is a lot of types of meditations. Okay, but they all have one purpose: is you to find this inner peace. That's what that is. You to find the balance. The word meditation coming from a lot of combination words. Um, try to meditate and but why awaken? Haha, we all do that. I was awakened at 3 o'clock tonight. And I was looking at 3 o'clock and 33, and I'm like, yeah, here it goes again. New cycle, keep on going. I know how that goes. Being on the journey is now the road. Okay, I will look at it, what the messages are, and I will look at it, the things. And here we go. There's a messages. A client of mine wants to do an astrology reading, and also I had other messages that were personal to me, and I had to address them. So the divine knows when he wants to wake you up. So the word meditations come from medi, which is nose and things. It's a middle. Okay. It also says point. Uh, uh, it's like some of the thing of mm, if you know. There is this points into the botanics which they use medicus. Uh, that's points where things, most of it comes with when you have a pinched nerves. They say you have pinched nerve at this place or that place and so on. But maybe it's coming to a middle. But the other word that it's involved with the meditation is to mediate. That's mean to resolve issues, to reconcile, to create a contract, to get something that's not resolved to be resolved. Okay, and meditation, it's the act of you that to somehow, let me look at it. Yeah, there we go. It's to create the considerations over the subject or a matter of problem. That's a psychology. Thanks. Looking at my notes up here. Um, medic, which is, if you look at it, the words, is a doctor, something to fix. Okay. So if you look at it, this meditations things, high unseen, wow, 222 and 44, yeah. So meditation, that's the act when you reach that midpoint, okay? That's middle situation of that inner peace. By the way, I want to say thank you for, I think it was Brinton 19 that she reminded me about yesterday, the movie I had a reference into. That was a Jerry Maguire. Okay, that Jerry Maguire, and I'll bring it back again, that movie, is there was no internal peace with both of them until then they didn't reconcile. So if you have situations of within you, you looking to meditate, to reach deep inside of yourself, to do a meditations, healing meditations, or some kind of vibes, you to heal, some kind of energies to bring you back where you were prior to situation or prior to things that comes up. So the type of meditations, there's a lot of type of meditations you can do. I will mention some of them. Uh, that is a mindfulness. That is to fulfill your mind, to kind of be more relaxed in your mind so it can be more focused of the tasks that you need to complete. Usually that's a meditations at work. Some of the cultures they have this. Some of the high technology, high tech companies they have this room for meditations. So we can go there and meditate. So there is going to be a more productivity within you. All right. Mm, spiritual. Spiritual meditations, that is about you to lack connection of the higher self and to connect with your spiritual or to connect with the spiritual realm. If you don't have this from within, here it's too hot. I'm going to open the window. All right, that's a little bit better. So I'm sorry about that. And too short. Hi, too short. Hope you don't have a short fuses. Just a joke. Nothing personally, but welcome to be here. With that spiritual meditation, you look at it to connect with your soul, to look at something deep, some middle issue, because that's usually it's for people who trying to reach this state of inner peace, trying to get to this state of deeper understanding, deeper knowledge. Spiritual meditation is also when you get your downloads, uploads for it. There is also uploads, okay? Don't think that you only receive downloads from the universe. You also send out uploads of what's going on, and you go up into the spiritual realms and you receive a downloads, okay? Uh, it goes both ways. That is also spiritual meditation. Some cultures, some places, spiritual meditations, that is a prayer. When people have this so deep prayer for health for someone, prayer for peace, or prayer for when you go to church or you go into a temple, okay, or you go into Jamia, you go ahead and you just pray into Allah, and it's all up to you. But that is also a spiritual meditations when you have this connections between you and God. You establish this, okay? Focused meditation. Focused meditations is usually that is the people who want to try to manifest something, okay, or they lack in a focus within life. That is a concentrated meditations for certain purpose, for certain situations, or simply to have a focus. Some of this focus meditation, some of them they're using for manifestation, as long as they don't use it for manipulation. Okay, don't mix those two for it. Transcendental meditation. This is when you basically transcend. Some of this meditation is involving out of body, going to the void. And if you don't know what the hell you're doing with that one, I won't tell you. You don't have to. The reason is don't play with fire that you don't know where it comes from. That's all I can tell you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Mel's video yesterday that was stood out for meditation you as well is that evolve our gifts. We'll talk about this unseen. Great for the thing. CJ, thank you for being here. And on that transcendental kind of like meditation is sometimes you feel like all your energy goes away and you feel like you need a deep sleep and you enter this state of bliss, internal peace from within. That is a also meditations that sometimes it's kind of like a forced on you. It is like, you know what, it's time for you to shut everything down and it's time for you to get there. This is a time when there is going to be time for you to be healed something that probably was more damage too much. This is could be type of meditations when your spiritual guides, when the universe, God wants you to kind of like go into this deep state. We had this as a collective, probably talking about like 2 months ago. It was this energy of like all of a sudden you're kind of like a, you don't crash, but you're kind of like put into the state of meditation. You're like, I never asked for it, I never did anything to it, but it was like that. So uh, the other meditations, that is a progressive relaxation. Usually, that is a people who work on a very stressful environments, or they have a very stressful life. For them to balance life, they need this progressive relaxations. Um, I mean, you can use a progressive relaxation. If you've been watching the Bad Boys 1 and 2, you saw, okay, that is also a form of that relaxation moments when the captain gets mad at them. You also know about it. Probably some of you laugh on it. Hey, beloved Empress, welcome here. And there is a meditation with that it's usually a group meditation, and that is a meditation that it's for the energy to be out there. It's usually done to a lot of groups or people. This is a loving kindness, empathy, energy meditations that to be spread out into the world, into the things. So this is kind of like a giving you a heads up for meditations, and I want to go over the questions that was brought. What exactly does the meditation do? I just explained the meditation. What it does is mediates your problems to find the inner peace. That is a one of the main purpose, because when you are in inner peace, you are in the center of yourself. Uh, that is also a point of you to mediate from within between your lower self and a higher self, to have these situations. So I think kind of like we did that. Meditation, which is practice of focused concentrations, bring yourself back to the moment over and over again. Oh, uh, if you bring yourself back over and over again, you haven't solved anything. That is because you're lacking of letting go of the situation. And now, when you try to meditate, it brings you to this point. It's like you you didn't solve the issue. You're trying to solve the issue, but the issue it is about uh, that you cannot really meditate because you haven't solved the issue. You're going to meditate, and the issue is there waiting for you. So you really haven't done the meditation properly. It's kind of like every time you're going to meditate, it stays there right in front of you, and you're like, let it go. That is the thing, that you haven't let go of the lower realm of your lower body about a situation, and that occupies your mind. And when it occupies your mind, you're trying to meditate in your higher self. Guess what? It occupies your lower self, it occupies your mind, and when you go to the higher self, you find it there, because that is your primary concern. But if the primary concern is not solved over and over, why it's not solved? Some things that unsolved, you have to let it go. They turns into karma sometimes. Okay, maybe they're gonna be solved after time. But when you meditate and you get into the same thing over and over, that's what this is. Um, I asked the questions. Actually address stress, whatever positive or negative. Stress. Stress is a tension. These tensions, if they're not solved, you lacking energy. Okay, you lacking proper flow of energy between the lower realm, your heart, your mind, in your higher self, and the spiritual realm. Into you need to dive a little bit deep of that issue. Maybe you hold on too tight to the issue, you can't let it go, and now it's that pain. And every time you're trying to fly, to go up, or connect to your higher self, you probably see the same issue. There was a one quote with one butterfly that it's tied up to a huge stone and tries to fly away. It ain't gonna fly away. You have to cut the cord and you have to let it go of this issue, because that issue sucks the life out of you, sucks the energies out of you, and now there is these tensions because that energy is piled it up. It doesn't have a free flow of energy. Okay, so if that is a person or whatever the situation is, let it go. I mean, let it go to the divine, let it go to God. I mean, go do a prayer if you go to church, or go do, if you have to, go do a meditation of release. You release that person, you release into the divine. You kind of like, here we go. If that's your twin flame, I spoke about this. Here's your baby, deal with it. Okay. If I cannot deal with it, if they don't want to hear out, if they deal with this, and this, then you deal with it. Okay. That could be another time. I ask this question because for me, I never did anything for me personally or help heal anything for me. Maybe that's what you have to do. When is going to be a time to pay attention to yourself, Jeannie, to feel better? Where are you going to pay to that attention because of what you writing me? Usually twin flames working with the energy, they focus on themselves because they know if they're not good to themselves, they can be good to others. If they don't have a love in themselves, they can love others. If they're not honest to themselves, they cannot be honest to others. uh, Take a look at this issue. I will really kind of like give yourself the self love. Self love is a healing process, but also fills up your cup. Okay. Um, what else we got here? Let me see if the chat, because I can't see the chat right now. Okay, the chat's still the same. Okay. Um, Lee, 1 second. I will. Very good question. Very good question. Um, I'm going right now over Jenny's question to finish it, and I will answer the questions of the chat. Uh, for me, did anything for me personally, realizing my issue, consciously facing my issues head on, and going deep to find root cause, start my healing that way. Yes, there we go. That's the way. Of course, I realize everyone is different, but for me, meditation feel like I'm using it to skirt around or hide away, avoiding to face things head on, and really wanted to do the work with clear intent. But wondering your thoughts on meditation. Oh, skirt around or walk around or go around never works. Um, Usually, people who trying to uh, go around or go above or go under or whatever, go around and all that stuff. Well, you just escaping the issue instead of going straight through. And that's why it doesn't matter what you're doing. Every time you're trying to meditate, the problem is like energy ball. Okay. I want you to pick one energy ball in front of you, a situations that it's in the front of you, and every time you meditate, just like this ball comes in, and that ball kind of like opens like screen, and you see that situation like in a high definition, huge monitor, like in a movie theater, and you're like, not again. Watch it. Watch the movie. What is trying to tell you? What is the problem? Maybe there is a problem within you and you don't want to fix yourself to fix this problem. And you're just trying to walk around, kind of like escape the situation. Don't escape it. Accept it as the way it is. Don't try to change it. You can't change person how to act or react. You can change yourself, your perceptions about a situation, but do not do this thing for trying to get a person. Maybe if you're trying to get into a person, the only meditation I will really suggest you is go up in the universe, and you go up in the universe together with universe. You bring that soul up to you, and it's like, what are you doing with this? What's going on with this situation? Why are you acting like this? Why are you damaging this? Why you are so bad at this? Why you're interfering with this? You hurting people, you hurting things. You are going and passing this informations there. But that goes with within the universe, because universe sees that this has to be done. Okay, you're working together with the universe, with this lost soul. You kind of like talking to them, and the universe is supporting it. Okay, without a universe you can't do this. If you have a other intents except to show them the truth, then the thing's not gonna work. Okay, I mean, the things are not gonna work. You kind of like talking to the soul, and if they're able to hear the soul, they will change their actions and see what they do. But that is going through the universe first. Okay, that is a different type of healing that I'm talking to you. That is a totally different situations, because goes way above this thing. For but wondering your thoughts on meditation, maybe a video. Yeah, I do the video. Many thanks. Sorry for the many questions. You're welcome. So, Jenny, if there's anything extra, let me know. I'll write some questions in here. Alia, thank you. Thank you for the super chat, guys. Everyone who's supporting me, I really kind of like appreciate it deeply from within, because I support some people as well. I know what that is, and I would like to say, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So, oops, Lee, what happened to your question? All right. Well, Lee. Oh, there he is. Lee, I found ever since I stopped meditating, my life went to shit. If you have strong Gemini or Virgo placements, you literally need it, but not everyone does. Everyone is their own free person. Lee, usually the astrology, to, it will be nice to see your chart before I say any words, because um, of your chart. Maybe there is something in there, but everyone has a soul, and if you are meditating, and if you stop meditating, what makes you to stop meditating? You probably fix your life, and then it's like, I'm done. Man, you're not done. Learning, it's a curved process, as a spiral that goes up and up. You're not done. I'm not done. Okay, Richard Bach said one thing: if you're still alive and you're still here on this earth, you haven't done with your mission. Go find a little book. It's called The Illusions of Richard Bach. Mm, It's kind of like a deep thoughts. Little book with huge knowledge in there. Um, okay, yes, that's what meditation makes me feel like. I'm avoiding my issue and stalling. I'm better and happy to claim my issues, dealing with head on. I discuss everything with the universe, have a visions and childhood, get answer. I trust. Yes, maybe you have to fix the issue of from childhood first, because you fix the childhood issues, okay, will help you to fix childhood in your teenage years, in your marriage, your midlife, and your late ages, or whatever it is, because they're all correlated, connected together. And I will really start to go back in there. Lee, I just have a HDHD. My brain literally drains me. If I don't find little ways of calming and focus, I will go crazy. Lee, you have a HDHD. How bad that is? Is that connected with bipolarity? Is that connected with aggravations? Is that connected with aggressiveness? Um, Maybe you need to take a look, probably work with psychologists and take a look within spirituality to help you uh, heal the issues from within. For for okay, let's see what else. I also totally agree with you how it can be bypassed your issues. Yeah, people bypassing issues because some of the people they feel like let's say like from young ages somebody was there for them to do the certain things and they didn't learn to do the things on their own. They didn't develop this things to do it on their own. Okay, so self-development, it's crucial some of the situations, and a lot of the people who develop uh, certain things like ADHD, it is because they were overindulged or they were not allowed to do the things by their own. And now the personality, when it grows up a little bit, they already learned that it's normal someone to serve them, and now they throw tantrums when there is no someone to serve them or goes over them, or usually also that it's connected a lot with the need of attention. And the second, if they don't get the attention, it's replaced by something or someone else, then they tend to break this to get in there, and they will express anger or aggression even. That is the part of the HDHD, and uh, has to look at it where I come from at the beginning. Maybe parenthood, parents. Maybe one of the parents was so involved that yeah, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. That can create a lot of issues in there because of one or the other parent. Uh, so if I was you, Lee, I will look at it. What is the things that I don't do on my own and work on doing it on my own, and it's going to be helping you solving this ADHD problem, because now you're not going to be aggravated that you didn't get help. Um, all right. One thing, my twin flame journey has exposed me is deep poverty consciousness. I know this comes from generational curses, but the poverty mindset is so vast. I don't know how to focus meditation. Oh, Alaya. Uh, Poverty and the twin flames. One of the ways that the poverty comes in into the twin flames journey usually comes in from There could be a few reasons, but one of the reasons that comes in that you pay more attention of the twin flame compared to what's going on in life. You forgetting that the job is not important, kids maybe not important, situations is not important, and lack of being the present leads to, for example, some of the cases I know. Oh, this is kind of like a heavy energy. Ooh, okay. Some of the cases that leads to poverty is the divorce from the breadwinner, uh, because that is the person who brings the money, who brings the care for the family. But since you meet your twin flame, you kind of like getting divorced, and now there is not enough income for it to get into it, and you feel you're going into this poverty. The poverty can come in from so many sources, so many things. Um, if somehow you put yourself in this kind of like situations, instead of you having this things, you have to look uh, kind of like a solutions how to get on. So, for example, if you're a female, a single mother, I will strongly suggest you to get a job. If you're a man that you focus so much into the spiritual parts and you forget your job, forget your thing, uh, you have to create this for you. Twin flames, we have this inner power in us that we can find solutions for pretty much all the problems that exist, because we communicate with the universe, and the universe says like, this is this, this is this, this is how you're going to solve problem and situations, because you have to survive. Okay, but if you don't communicate with the universe uh, for then you're lacking this blessings that come from the universe, and all of a sudden you find yourself in poverty, because your focus, your entire focus is about the person, the twin flame. Um, Take a look your heritage. If you do heritage, something has to do with trails of poverty. Maybe you really have to become the black sheep and take yourself out with all the kind of disconnect from all the family, and work on yourself, because somehow maybe that drains you, that pulls you off of what you have to do. Okay, that could be one of the things. But the poverty also could be related to you used to it to someone provide, and you are not secure within yourself. You to go out and making it. It's all comes in to bottles down that if you have to meditate on this, go ahead and meditate. Um, do this things to look at it deeply, what the issues is, and it's an aeroplane. Sorry. Um, I find me on the Facebook. I will want to have a one-on-one chat with you. I don't know if you hear me, but I will repeat it again. Uh, Alaya, find me on the Facebook. There is something going on. All right. So I will repeat it again. Alaya, find me on the Facebook, and I will help you to dig up the issue with the poverty within you. Okay. We'll take a look at everything. That's kind of like giving you energies back up. Okay. Um, um, Thank you. I will reach out on the Facebook, but what you have said so far resonates. Thank you. Yeah, because some of the people come to me when they're twin flames, they're in poverty, and I have to help them out. It's just like it's proper understanding of finances. I mean, um, I study finances in the States. I was in the financial services that helps people to create wealth. I was in this business, and there was a lot of knowledge in there, a lot of hidden knowledge there was there. And I apply these principles to myself. So this is I'm kind of like able to manage, understand, and help myself for it, but also help other people as well. So I would like to help you. Let me what else is going on to see with the chats for. Okay, that means I need to keep trying to meditate. Um, Johnny, meditate, but go directly towards the problem. I mean, like go straight ahead, like a deer towards the headlights, okay? Or like a train goes into a tunnel, just puff it through. Maybe you can have this masculine power inside of you. It's like, I'm tired of this. I want to figure it out. I want to resolve. I want to figure this out. I want to, if you have to let it go, I'll let it go as long as I want to have a peace of mind. Okay. Um, Little determination may help you out because if you haven't solved it until now, you haven't be suffer maybe enough to be mad about it and determine. Okay, madness in a positive way, it's actually determination. Okay, but madness in a negative way is totally different, right? So remember, everything has two ways. Depends what you want to use. Um, Out of curiosity, are you with your twin flame or no contact? Currently, I'm with no connections at all. That comes from universe. I'm totally disconnected and totally serving. I'm poof. That's how it goes. No contact, nobody. Just doom. Something that happened last fall, and ever since then, the divine is like, I've been working on me, heals me, work on me, and it's been a long process of healing. And they just right now, everything is just, I'm on some kind of, I don't know, some kind of state where I cross boundaries, I cross into something new. I'm still new to it, but as you see it, my energies are different. That's mean I did something properly. And they kind of like right now is just I'm kind of like put into a place of no access, no energy exchanges, no things, only service, and that's it. No energy exchanges, no connections. Just it's something amazing. I mean, the energy is good. But that's what currently is. There is nobody bothers me right now. Probably there is a reason for it. The divine knows more what it's the best for. I don't meditate over this. I don't. I try to stay in this state of they put me in balance. I use this stoic tank is maintaining your personality. Don't stress for the future. Don't hold on to the past. Live in the present moment, and whatever comes up, you will deal with it. and that's kind of like with good energies helps out to this heavy periods. So that's what that is. Any other questions? All right. Now I want to talk to you and end with this. Why did the twin flames don't meditate? Twin flames don't meditate. And some of the high level soul mates, some of the high level spiritualists, they stop meditating. Why? They stop meditating because the mediation process between lower self, higher self, and the divine and the universe, it is constant. It's not disconnect. And anytime when they try to meditate, it's kind of like automatic, instant meditation. Some of the people I know, they don't meditate anymore, but energy and energy work and things like this and distance healing and so on. I mean, they gotta, I mean, it's a gift, okay? But in order you to have this nonstop access and work with this and be as who you are, uh, you gotta be honest, the truthful within the spiritual realms. It is a highly respected, but it's also a requirement. People don't understand these requirements. A lot of the twin flames, they're not with their twin flames because that requirement is missing. Because the truth for the one person and the truth for the other is two different things. It's you offer oppositions and the fights. Okay, well, fight as much as you want, but it's like universe knows the truth, and that's what's matter. And this is why people tends to meditate. But if you are a twin flame or a person with this high evolution powers to lead, you know exactly why you don't meditate anymore. You don't need it. You reach this point of meditation where right now you are this constant connection too. So, for example, most of you go to a meditation and they're like, I want to meditate. And it's like you go click on a computer and you go into the internet. But what if you're all the time in the internet? You don't need no power, you don't need no charges, you got everything within you. That's the love within the universe. That is this magical connection for it. And twin flames know how to, especially those who are healers or healing abilities, they have this. They have this like, do they are all the time in this state? They using it when it needs to. They're not abusing it. They're using it when it needs to. That's what the beauty of this is. Okay? I mean, some of it, they can do just like that Jedi trick with energy and heal you. And you're like, what the hell you did? Well, long story short, energy that goes through a meditation that it's a high value and high frequency comes to you to heal you. But I gotta explain you the process. That's how you achieve that. Your soul knows how to achieve this. The question is are you gonna give up what holds you down to achieve this state? So that's what twin flames, why they some of the twin flames, they don't meditate. Okay, they don't. And if you're one of these people who doesn't meditate, you know who you are. You definitely know who you are. Okay, so that's how it goes. So if you guys have some any more questions, you guys let me know. I will go ahead and answer it for you. All right. Jenny, that's it. That's what I was trying to explain. The constant connection with universe without thinking about it is just like without the meditation with intent, because it feels like it gets in the way. Yep. There you go. I'm glad you found the answer, Jenny. At the end, all is good, right? That's what we're here for, to help each other, to support each other, to be for each other, and to do the things right. Okay, but what it's right. Even if we messed up, we'll learn from the messing up. Uh, it is about you to be authentic self, and this power of being an authentic, it's very, very powerful, because you become authentic with oneness in the universe. A lot of the people have a rough time with this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being here. Um, Aliyah, please, as soon as I finish the video, give me like a 10 minutes and get hold on to me on Facebook. I'll be ready for you. I feel like that energy of talking is going to help. Okay? And you guys have a great day. And guys, just be love.